Hello and welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm doing a tutorial on how to get better at Dead by Daylight. I'll be giving you some tips and tricks and we will be going along. If I sound sick, that's because I am sick and it's late at night. Alrighty, so let's start off with tip number 1. Okay, listen. The worst, so I'm gonna give you some tips on the killers and the survivors, how to survive the killers and how to kill the survivors. We're gonna start with the survivors, as you can see. Okay, for the survivors, tip number 1: never ever be afraid if the nurse is the killer. Because I'm not joking. When the nurse is the killer, like in the gameplay you're watching right now that I screen recorded and took forever to upload, the nurse was after me. And bro, I juked her so hard. See, what the thing you can do with the nurse is, as long as you're in a maze, because my best strategy is mazes. I love mazes, especially with those hard killers like Michael Myers. I love the mazes because you can easily just vault through windows and run away, or put those slabs down and just run away. That's tip number 1. So we'll do tip number 1 as always stay in the mazes and don't be afraid of the nurse. Tip number 2, not only do you want to stay in the mazes, what I recommend is always stay near a wall. If you're getting chased, you want to stay near the wall and make those sharpest turns in your life. If there's a wall and it makes a turn, I don't want to go in the center and then turn. I want to stay with, I want to be one with the wall and turn. Okay? Tip number 2, always have at least one friend in your lobby that you're in a party with so you can communicate. Because in Dead by Daylight, I don't know if they're going to update it, there is no game chat. So make sure, because this helps me so much. I play with my friend Fungini, and oh my god, when I play with him, it helps so much because communication is the key to every game. Now, where was I? Here. That was the 3rd tip. Here's the 4th tip, okay? The 4th tip, always have a loadout. Because when I play without a loadout, you can see I escaped, but that's really not because of me. I repaired like 2 generators, that's it. Always have a loadout. The one I recommend is a med kit if you're really bad at the game. If you always get caught, get a med kit. If you're really good and you follow these tips and tricks really good and you're a pro, use the toolbox or the flashlight. It's probably the best for you. But I would recommend a med kit if you're a beginner. Now, number 5. Okay? Number 5, always practice. When I first got this game, I went into online matches and I sucked. I died. I was the first one to die every single time. Now, a way you could practice is you could either do bots in a custom, or you could gather some of your online friends, if you do, and play a custom. And if you're on mobile, it's even better because you could have an AI as a killer. But currently, some people are on console or PC. But mobile, 6th tip, it's kind of a tip that's not in the game. Never play on mobile when you have the chance to play on a console. I would save mobile for when you cannot play on anything else. Because the graphics on mobile, I'm not gonna lie, kind of suck. And also it's more understandable on console. And I would kind of say easier. Now, number 7, I think I was on. I'm on 7. What are they? Blood webs? I'm pretty sure they're blood webs. Blood webs. Yep, your blood web. Make sure to always level up your blood web when you have the chance. Like, because the blood webs gives you perks and stuff for your loadout, which makes you better. Right now I'm level 38. Tip number 8. Alright. If you have the chance, like for example, let me just give you an example and then I'll tell you. For example, if my friend is being chased and I can't help him, I'm not going to sit there and hide. Do something. Either go save your friend or go fix a generator. So, if you're not getting chased, or if you're not on a hook, or if you're not dying, go do something to escape faster. If you're just sitting in a closet or a corner the entire match, that's not helping your team. Alright? So always, when if you're not getting chased, if you're not dead, or if you're not on a hook, fix a generator or go help your teammate. I'd recommend helping your teammate because then again, like I said, for beginners, it might not be that easy to fix a generator. Alright? Now, let's move on to the killer, because the killer gameplay is here. I will explain more tips in the future for the survivor, but for the killer, I suggest really to pick a good killer. Alright? I want, what I did is I researched my killers. I went on YouTube. I watched a couple of videos on Dead by Daylight before I bought my killers. Really researched them, because some of them might not be the best. Like I said, the nurse sucks. You can easily get away from her. But, like, the Leatherface, Hellraiser, and I forgot that other dude's name with the stupid knives you could throw. Oh my god, they are OP. So really do your research into the killers you're playing as, okay? Tip number 2 for the killer. I'm telling you right now, alright? Whenever you hook someone, just know, keep in mind, there's always someone going to be there to save them. Unless you're playing with AIs, there's someone going to be there to save the player on the hook, okay? So what I would do is, if you see in my gameplay here shortly, see right there, someone tried to get him, but I stopped him. Like, I was like camping, kind of. See, I fight dirty, okay? I play dirty. I camp behind the people so I can just get them all. You see here, I think it's tip number 3 for the killer, right? Tip number 3, always pick an open map. If you're playing a custom, or if you're playing online, wish and pray you're going to get one of those field maps, because the field maps are the best. It has less places to hide, and it's more open and small. Now, whatever number I was on, I forgot what, number 4? Have fun. You have to have fun. Don't take this game too seriously. Alright? There would always be second chances. Just have fun, play with the boys, and do what you need to do. Alright? If you kick the baby, like he just did to me, then that's alright. Just have fun, alright? Tip number next. When you're like the killer and you see someone come off a hook, just know there's gonna be a horde of people there, most likely, because when someone gets off a hook, most likely there's gonna be a huddle of people healing each other. Alright? And so always, when you're camping and you see someone get off a hook, follow them. You might not have to go directly towards them, because they could like flash you with a flashlight. That's what happened to me in one match. I got flashed with a flashlight and I could not play. I rage quitted. Another thing, alright? Never leave. When you leave, it gives you time out. I was timed out for 20 minutes one time because of my internet. But yes, those are my tips and tricks, and if I find any more in the game, then I will definitely tell them to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that like button, and I will make sure to see you guys next time. Yeah. Hope you have a good day, and peace.